This is gonna be good.
GG.
Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Hey, 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 here we go. Let me just say we get it started today. Said, take it easy, baby. I work all day and I keep feeling just like lead. Got shirt tail flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. Said, hey, bustin' over, baby, keep on working, cause I ain't got time to quit. She said, go bustin' over, baby, keep on dancing. I'm about to have myself a fit. Bustin' over. Bustin' over. Said, hey, little mama, just sit on down and have a drink and deal with me. Said, drink, 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 go fiddle it in. I can drink with the dance on my hand. Said, hey, bustin' over, baby, keep on working, cause I ain't got time to drink. She said, go bustin' over, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Come on. Bustin' over. Bustin' over. Come on. Summers, America's Songbook just ahead. Thank you so much for joining me today. Coming up, trivia and more right here. Hang on. I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cold outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy me some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, cause I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll buy myself another hat. Bossa nova. Bossa nova. Come on. One more time. Bossa nova. Bossa nova. Oh, what a great way to start off. Marching into April, we are with the oldies here. My name is Steve Summers. I am so glad you are with me. How are you been? It's America's Songbook. Let's get started this hour. Thanks to our wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. Yeah. All right. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And it broke it into little pieces. How do you do? So you lie awake to sing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray, hallelujah, you had it coming to you. Goody, goody for him. Goody, goody for me. I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. All right, here we go now. Oh, yeah. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And he broke it into little pieces. How do you do? So you lie awake to sing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to you. Goody, goody for him. Goody, goody for me. Your love has been denied. You've been taken for a ride. I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What do you say we do some Beatles today, shall we? Let's check it out. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Isn't that right? What do I do when my love is away? There's of the day.
Are you sad because you're on your own?
No, I get by with little help from my friends. I get high with little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I just want someone to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the lights? Well, I can't tell, but I know that it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? Just need someone to love. Do you need anybody? I want somebody to love. I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends. Love that song. Had a request from Felix, who watches the show ever so often. He said he wanted to hear some Beatles. We finally got it on for you. I know it's been a while, Felix. It takes a while, you know. Around here, it's just me and the cows in the backfield here. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. It is time now for...
Is this another of your morbid jokes?
Yes, time now for a joke today. This one, by the way, was sent in to me from Gabby. Gabby, you are so funny. I love these jokes. Keep them coming. By the way, before I actually do this joke here, remind you, you can be sure and write me here at ssthevocalist@gmail.com, ssthevocalist@gmail.com. Reach out to me. Give me your best joke. Tell me where you're watching the show from. We appreciate it. All the fun stuff. Gabby says, what concert only cost 45 cents? What concert only cost 45 cents? I had to think about this one for a little bit. I don't know. How much? Gabby says 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. There you go. Thank you, Gabby, for writing in and giving us that one right there. There ain't no good in our goodbying. You know what? True love takes a lot of trying. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, I am. 1, 2, 3.
Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We got a lot. Got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on
to what we've got. You say you're gonna go and call it quits. You're gonna chuck it all and break our love to bits.
Break it up.
I wish you'd never said
Break it up.
No, we'll both regret it. That little chip and diamond on your head ain't a fortune, babe, but you know that it stands
For your love.
a love to try and find
Such a
us.
love.
We just can't leave behind us, baby.
Don't you go.
Baby.
No, no, no. Get over and stay. Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We got a lot. Got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on
To what we got. that song. Thank you so much to the Four Seasons who made that song famous many years ago. And our dancers in the background, they just keep dancing. They'll dance to anything, I'm telling you. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculpture, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in there, travel and show. No, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. Maybe quite simple, 'cause that I put down in words how wonderful life is. You're in the I sat on the roof, kicked off the moss with a few of those verses, but they got me quite cross. The sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting these things I do. See, I've forgotten if they're green or the blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest sighs ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. Maybe quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. You're in the world. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. You're in the world. Ah, we love that song. Elton John on our Wednesday show today. I'm so glad you guys are with me today. I hope you're doing well. I hope this show finds you happy. I hope it finds you healthy. You know, speaking of great happy songs from the past, how many of you guys know who this guy is right here? How many of you know who this guy is? You guys know who this is? This guy had the 1960 #2 hit, Poetry in Motion. It was #1, actually #2 here in the U.S., #1 in the U.K. He enjoyed his greatest success in the early 1960s when he scored 9 top 10 hits. I'm going to give you a hint of what his last name is. Tillotson is his last name. Tillotson. His first name is Johnny. Here's Johnny. Johnny Tillotson had this hit back in the 60s. It was one of his big hits. Born today in 1939. What do you say we do one? when I see my baby, what do I see? Poetry, poetry in motion, poetry in motion, walking by my side, a lovely locomotion, keeps my eyes wide, poetry in motion, see her gentle swaying, a wave out of the ocean, never move that way. I love every movement, there's nothing I would change. She doesn't need improvement, she's much too nice to rearrange. Poetry in motion, dancing close to me, a flower of devotion, swaying gracefully. Oh yes, you like poetry in motion. I just love a song that has a little bit of poetry. How about you? Yes, poetry in motion. See her gentle swaying, wave out of the ocean, never move that way. I love every movement, there's nothing that could change. I doesn't need improvement, she's much too nice to rearrange. Poetry in motion, all that I adore, no number I love motion, make me love her more. Oh yes, poetry. La, 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 la. There you go, Johnny Tilliston today. Happy birthday to the late, great Johnny Tilliston, born in the state in 1939 there. We thought we were having a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know exactly what was going on. Anyway, we're in the backyard of the house studio right now with a little bit of sunshine today. The wind is kind of blowing naturally and the waterfalls are on in the back. I don't know, there's something, a little bit of a serenity of just being in the backyard and hanging out like that. We're going to do a song. This song right here, by the way, is connected to another guy who is celebrating a birthday today. See if you guys know who this guy might be right here. Who do you think this guy is? This guy was an American multi-instrumentalist musician. His work can be heard on Don McLean's classic American Pie. In the summer of 1975, he was hired as the band leader, the opening act and bass player in Rob Dylan's band, and he also worked with many other countless numbers of artists, as well as Bruce Springsteen, Ringo Starr, Chuck Berry, Lou Reed, Joni Mitchell, the list goes on and on. Happy birthday to Rob Stoner. How would you like to have a name like that? Rob Stoner, the great multi-instrumentalist guitar player, and this, of course, piece he's playing a bass guitar right here. What do you say we go back and do that #1 song that Don McLean did the day the music died, shall we? Here we go.
2, 1, 2, 3.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. I knew if that I had, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. February made me shiver. With every paper I delivered, bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye, bye. whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? The Bible tells you so. And you believe in rock and roll. Music saved your moral soul. You can teach me how to dance real slow. Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. Both kicked off your shoes. And I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. I knew that I was out of luck the day the music died. Started singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Told my chamois to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our phone, and Moss grows fat on that Rolling Stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jesters sing for the king and queen, well, it goes to borrow from James Dean, and a voice that came that you and me. And then while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. Courtroom was adjourned. Nobody was returned. Around the den and the book of law, wanted practice down in the park. While we sang those dirges in the dark, today the music died. Sing it with me. We were singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter-skelter in the summer swelter, the birds flew off with the fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed found out in the grass. Players tried to for the forward pass, but the jester on the sidelines in cash. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume, and the sergeant played that marching tune. We all got up to dance, but we never got the chance, 'cause as the players tried to take the field, marching man refused to feel. Do you call what was real the day the music died? We started singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were, all in one place, a generation lost in space. No time left to start again. Come on, Jack be quick. Jack flash step on that candlestick. His fire is the devil's only friend. And as I watched him there on the stage, my hands were clenched with fits of rage. No angels born in hell break that Satan spell. And as the flames came down into the night, like that sacrificial fight, saw Satan laughing with the light. The day the music died, he was singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Met a girl who sang the blues. Asked her for some happy news. She just smiled and turned away. Went down to that sacred store. I heard the music years before. The man there said the music wouldn't play. The streets of children, there they screamed. Lovers cried and the poets streamed. Not a word was spoken. The church bells, they were all but broken. And the three men I admired the most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died. And they were singing what? Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. All right, help me out now. They were singing, bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. Happy birthday to Rob Stoner, who played on that hit. Happy birthday today, 1948. That incredible song from Don McLean, The Day the Music Died. And for those of you who don't remember the day the music died, it was when Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, oh my goodness, several band members, a couple of other noteworthy individuals died that day in a plane crash while headed across the country to another performance many years ago. And it was indeed a song that inspired Don McLean to actually write that song and put it all together. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play.
Are you ready?
You know what it is. Time to play trivia. Woo! We love to play trivia here each and every Wednesday, Friday, and Monday. I noticed I got the correlation off a little bit. Thank you so much for the wonderful folks over at the Trivia Channel for making it happen. If you've not played trivia with us before, we're so glad you're with us. It's a lot of fun. It only lasts just a few minutes here. We ask the questions. We give you multiple choice. You take a guess of what you think it might be. If you get it right, great. If you get it wrong, great, because you learn something in the process. That's how we do it. What condition is singultus? What condition is singultus? Have you ever heard of it before? Singultus. I've never heard of singultus until I actually read this question. I was like, singultus? What is that? Is it a headache? Is it the hiccups? Or is it chronic sneezing? Whatever it is, all three sound pretty miserable to me. What's singultus, you guess? See if you got it. If you said hiccups, you had it right. There it is. Normal breath, hiccup. The medical term of hiccup is singultus, which derives from the Latin singult. There you go. And by the way, before you read all this up here, you know how to cure hiccups, right? I said it before. What you do, if you ever have hiccups, right? It's because you got air in your tummy. So you take a glass of water, you put your napkin over the top of it, and you drink the water through the napkin. You have to cover your whole cup, so I would take the lid off. I would put the whole thing on here. You get hiccups, put that over, drink it through. I guarantee you, your hiccups will go away. And look, a piece of advice that didn't cost you a dime. Everything costs these days, right? And it's expensive. All right, the Fields Medal is awarded for achievement in what field? Is it chemistry? Is it physics? Or is it mathematics? The Fields Medal awarded for achievement in what field? Chemistry, physics, or mathematics? What do you think it is? Take a guess. Let us know. I think we have a lot of smarty pants who watch this show. I think we might have a lot of folks who know the answer to this. And if you said mathematics, you are a smarty pants. There it is. The Fields Medal is awarded for the achievement. Fields Medal is a prize awarded 2, 3, or 4 mathematics under 40 years of age at the International Congress of the International Mathematical Union. What? There you go, mathematics. Fields Medal awarded. There you go. Next question. Which element has the lowest boiling point? Which element has the lowest boiling point? Is it nitrogen? Is it hydrogen? Or is it helium? Man, we've got like college grade professor level questions today. I think I need to put my thinking cap on. Which element has the lowest boiling point? Nitrogen, hydrogen, or helium? And we know what happens when you breathe in helium. You get a higher voice. Correct answer to this one is helium. It's helium, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. You see, helium is a colorless, odorless, and tasteless gas that becomes liquid at 268.9 Celsius. The boiling and freezing points of the helium are lower than those of any other known substance. And that's what happens when you breathe in helium, too. No, there's nothing wrong with your screen. It's the idiot that's on it. Next question. A person who is sapiosexual. Yes, that's right. It actually exists. A person that is sapiosexual would find which trait attractive? I know, I had to actually read this twice. Sapiosexual, what is that? Is it height? Is it smell? Or is it intelligence? Sapiosexual would find which trait attractive? Height, smell, or intelligence? Yes, we learn a lot here on this show. Let's see if you get it right today. You take a pick, see if you got it right. Correct answer is, might surprise you, intelligence. Sapiosexual, intelligence. Yes, it is a thing. A sapiosexual person would find intelligence sexually attractive or even arousing. Imagine that. There you go. I learn something new every time I do this show, and that's a new one. And maybe a new one for you too. Next question here. Sapiosexual. There you go. All right. All right. Whoop. Carl and the Passions was released by which rock band in 1972? Carl and the Passions. All right, for those of you who are like walking books of rock and roll encyclopedia, you're probably going to answer this one correctly. Was it the Beach Boys, Fleetwood Mac, or the Bee Gees? Carl and the Passions released which rock band in 1972? Beach Boys. There it is. Carl and the Passions was released. That's it. Beach Boys it is. Carl and the Passions, So Tough, is the 18th studio album by American rock band The Beach Boys, released May 15th, 1972 on Brother Reprise Records. There you go. And the Beach Boys are just timeless. Every summer, Beach Boys music. All right, which animal is not on the Australian coat of arms? Now, how am I supposed to know this? I live in America. I'm not paying attention to what's on the Australian coat of arms, but there's some people out there that do pay attention to stuff like that. So it's a good guess. Let's find out. Which animal is not on the Australian coat of arms? Is it an emu? Is it a koala? Or is it a kangaroo? An emu, a koala, or a kangaroo? What do you think it is? If you said a koala, you had it right. There is no koala on the Australian coat of arms. No. The Australian coat of arms includes a shield depicting symbols, Australia's 6 states. The shield is held up by the native Australian animals, the kangaroo and the emu together. See, we learned something there. I just love animals, don't you? All right. Hopefully some of you got that right. That was a hard one, actually. How many provinces does Canada have? Provinces. Think about it. Do they have 5? Do they have 10 or 20? What do you think? 5, 10, or 20? We're talking about Canada's provinces. Take a guess, 5, 10, or 20. See if you got it right. No cheating for those of you who used to live in Canada. Correct answer is 10. There you go, 10. There are 10 Canadian provinces. The 3 territories to the north. The provinces are in alphabetical order. You got Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Labrador, Nova Scotia, Ontario, Prince Edward's Island, Quebec, and Saskatchewan. There you go. And I probably mispronounced that one. Saskatchewan. All right, there you go. All right, next question. Saskatchewan. Stop trying to say the word, Steve. Don't say it anymore. All right, next question. What was the first man-made object in space? The first man-made object in space. What was it? Let's see if you got it right. Was it V2 rocket? Was it Apollo 1? Or was it the Vostok 1? The V2 rocket, Apollo 1, or Vostok 1? Take a guess, see if you got it right. Correct answer is the V2 rocket. There it is, the V2 rocket. It is first man-made object in space. The V2 rocket became the first artificial object to travel into space by crossing the Kármán line with vertical launch of MW-180. 18014 on 20 June 1944. Wow, there you go. Now that is kind of neat. All right, is that our last question? Is that it? Or do we have one more? I think that's it, right? Right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I think we are. Okay, that's it, folks. That's the end of our questions right there. Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Come on. We have to. Are we not dancing? Nothing's happening to the screen right now. Nothing. Is it frozen? We're standing here inside. Oh, wait. Who is running the equipment back there? I want to know who the idiot is. It's actually me. All right. At what temperature are the Fahrenheit and Celsius temperature scales the same? At what temperature are the Fahrenheit and Celsius temperature scales the same? Is it 100 degrees? Is it 40 degrees below zero? Or is it 80 degrees below zero? What do you think it is? Take a guess, see if you got this one. I think some of you might get this. I would get this one wrong, and first time I got it wrong. Correct answer is 40 degrees below zero. 40 degrees below zero. There it is. Fahrenheit Celsius scales have one point at which they intersect. They're equal to minus 40 Celsius, minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's it. Woo! Oh, man. And we dealt with a frozen screen today. We had fun with the questions today. How many of you got most of them right? Raise your hand. Some of you are raising your hand going, I got most of them right. Okay, we believe you. How many got half of them right? Half right? Not bad. How many got a couple right? That's okay. Willing to admit it. Yeah. I have to admit I got a few right myself. And then how many of you are just having fun and it doesn't matter and you're just enjoying the show? Good. Okay. I'm glad. You're in good company here today. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And thank you to the wonderful folks over at Linked Senior. Go to linkedsenior.com. Find out more about the incredible platform distributed to wonderful communities all over the United States. We appreciate you. We thank you. Shall we do one hymn? Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you. I can hear the music playing. I can feel your body swaying. You're one floor below me. You don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Now listen. You look out your window tonight, pulling the string with the note that's attached to my heart. Read how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adore you, and only in my dreams did that wall between us come apart. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness
means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the path means you ain't gonna show. On the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pipe. The answer is no. I love you, I love you. Oh, my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Oh, my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Love that song, Tony Orlando and Don. Oh, yes, our Wednesday show together. Take the ribbons from your head, shake it loose, let it fall, laying soft against my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm asking is your time, so help me make it through the night. I don't care who's right or wrong, I don't try to understand. Let the devil make tomorrow. Oh, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead. And tomorrow's out of sight. I don't ever want to be alone, so help me make it through the night. I don't care who's right or wrong, I just never want to understand. Will the devil take tomorrow? Oh, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. I don't ever want to be all alone, so help me make it through the night. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night.
This day in history.
April 27th, 1822. Ulysses S. Grant, the Civil War general who later served as president, is born in Point Pleasant, Ohio. Grant led Union forces during the war's final years, receiving the Confederate surrender at Appomattox. 1521, Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan is killed in the Philippines, but Magellan's crew continues and ultimately completes the first circumnavigation of the globe. 1805. In North Africa, an attack during the First Barbary War that inspires the lyrics of the U.S. Marine Corps hymn. A force of Marines and mercenaries capture the city of Derna on the shores of Tripoli, now part of Libya. And in 1947, in New York, ailing baseball star Babe Ruth is honored at Yankee Stadium on Babe Ruth Day.
There's been so many lovely things said about me, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to thank everybody. Thank you.
But Ruth's health continues to decline, and baseball's Sultan of SWAT dies the following year. Today in history, April 27th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
We love Today in History. We do that each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday about this time of day. How many of you remember who this gentleman is right here? Oops, maybe I better put him up on a screen differently. I got to point him out this way. Let's point him out this way. Here we go. How many of you know who this... Wait a second here. That's better. How many of you know who this guy is? This gentleman right here. This guy, he was a member of the 1960s group called the Marcels. They had a big, huge hit. They were a big doo-wop group. They actually started singing out curbside many, many years ago. And they are amazingly responsible, especially this guy right here, Ronald Mundy. Ronald Mundy. He was the bass singer for the band, the bum, 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 bum. He was the guy there. That record that we're about to sing sold over 1 million copies, and it was awarded a gold disc. Unfortunately, we lost him in January of 2017 from pneumonia, but we'll never forget today the incredible Ronald Mundy. Ronald Mundy. That's who he was, and he had that low-end sound to him. Shall we do one of those songs? I don't think we've ever done this song before, but let's go back and do it, shall we? We love this one right here. We'll go back, sing this one for you. Y'all ready? Happy birthday to the late Ronald Mundy today from the group The Marcels as we wrap up our show today. Thank you so very, very much. We appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Please make up your mind. Got to come into my world and leave the world behind. Come on now. Na, 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 na. Got to come into my world and leave the world behind. the sunshine even when I'm standing in the rain. Something happens that I can't explain when I hear your name. You can help it that you're always chasing rainbows in your mind. So much I wanna say to you, but there's so little time. Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Come on now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come into the cloud world and leave your world behind. What do you see when you're walking down that busy street and I'm not there? Is my picture hanging in your mind, walking with you there? That's how it's in my world, girl. You're with me all the time. Why don't you come into my world and leave the world behind? Come on now. Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You've got to come into my world and then leave the world behind. All right now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come into my world, girl, and leave the world behind. All right now. Na, 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 na. You've got to come into my world and leave the world behind. Come on, girl. Na, 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 na. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Oh my goodness, love that song. Mr. Bobby Sherman, who still resides in California. As we wrap up our show today, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Thank you to our wonderful sponsor, Link Senior, for making it happen. I know that I'm not your first love. There have been others for me. I'm the one that's got you now. That's all that matters to me. I know other arms may held you. I'm not jealous of these. I know the arms that hold you now. That's all that matters to me. I came alive when you came along. You brought life to me. Honey, I don't care what's in your past. You're just as far as I can see. I know other lips have kissed you. I know you've been thrilled and pleased. I know the lips that kiss you now. That's all that matters to me. Oh, I know the lips that kiss you now. And that's all that matters to me. A song written by Mr. Hank Cochran. Wrapping up our show today. I had so much fun. I look forward to seeing you again this Friday. I hope you have a great rest of the day today. A wonderful day tomorrow, Thursday. Friday, I will be back right here. God bless you. I love you. I will see you all then. Take care.